Okay, so let's look at last question, number 7. Jada walks up to a tank of water that can hold 10 gallons. So I'm going to put 10 gallons here. When it is active, a drain empties the water from the tank at a constant rate. So this, knowing that it's a constant rate helps us to know that it's going to go, it's like how many gallons per minute is basically what it's telling us. When Jada first sees the tank, it contains 7 gallons of water. 3 minutes later, it contains 5 gallons of water. So it went down 2 gallons in 3 minutes. Now, that helps us with the first question. At what rate is the water of the tank changing? We know it's going down, which is negative, 2 gallons in 3 minutes. But because it is a rate, like a unit rate, we want to figure out how many gallons it is in 1 minute. How many gallons per minute. So with that being said, we want to do 2 divided by 3, or negative 2 divided by 3, because our answer is negative. That's our sign. When it says include a sign number, we're going to include positive or negative. And then include the unit of measurement. So we're going to do gallons per minute. So we're doing negative 2 divided by 3. Well, negative 2 divided by 3 is negative 2/3. So that's our answer. Negative 2/3 gallons per minute. Use that to keep us for the next question. Number B, or part B. How many more minutes will it take for it to drain completely? Well, right now, it's at 5. When it was after the 3 minutes, it's at 5. So we're going to go down 5 more gallons. And we know that we currently have negative 2/3 gallons in 1 minute. And we need to get to 5 gallons, and we don't know how many minutes. That's our question mark or our X. You can put a variable in there if you want to, or you can put a question mark. So we've got to figure out what times negative 2/3 will give us 5. And so to figure out what times negative 2/3 to give us 5, we can work backwards. We could do 5 divided by negative 2/3. And whenever you're dividing by a fraction, you can use keep, change, flip. And that would be 5 times negative 3/2. And 5 times 3 is 15, so it would be negative 15. And this is time, so we don't actually need that negative sign at all. So I'm just going to mark that out. That would be 15/2. And the reason why we don't need a negative is asking us how much time it is. It is going down 2 gallons in 3 minutes, but it says how much time would it take. So it would take 15 halves, and we could rewrite 15 halves. 2 goes into 15 7 times, so it would be 7 1/2. So this answer here would be 7 1/2. All right, let's do the same thing. How many minutes before Jada arrived was the water in the tank completely full? Again, it's time. So time is not negative, so it's going to be a positive value. But we're going to do the same thing. We still have that negative 2/3 going down to negative 2/3, or going down 2/3 gallons per minute. But this time it says until before Jada arrived. So when she arrived, it was 7 gallons. But it says how many minutes before Jada arrived was it completely full? Well, it's going from 7 gallons to 10 gallons to get it completely full. So we want it to go up 3 gallons. This problem is just like the one at the top, but instead of doing 5 divided by 2/3, we're going to do 3 divided by 2/3. So we're going to do 3 divided by 2/3. And whenever you have a divided by a fraction, you can do keep, change, flip. And we'll rewrite that as 3 times 3/2. And then when we multiply that, that would be 9/2. And 9/2 is the same thing as 4 1/2. So this would be 4.5 minutes. And on this show your work, explain your reasoning, if you show it on a piece of paper and send that to me, I will count that. Or if you put it on your, your study guide on this one, but on your test, if you put it on there, you can show your work on a sheet of paper just like I did, and that will count for it. All right, hopefully this helped.